Hi everyone, it's your girl Tina Olisa. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the lies and the truth about the natural hair community. Yes, I've been natural for 4 years now. Yes, 4 good years, and I've heard lots of lies, lots of things that are not even supposed to be a fact, and a lot of people that went natural or are natural have like lived their lives believing these things, and it doesn't really make sense because sometimes it makes people confused and don't even know what to do, and sometimes it leads people astray and they end up saying their hair is not growing but they're doing this and doing that. So if you feel you're doing lots of things on your natural hair and you don't even know if it's true or not, I'll be debunking all those things for you, my people. I'm here to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. If you're watching this video, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click on that notification down below. And also leave a comment in the comment section telling me the things that you even think that are lies or are truths, or things you've for long believed and I probably mentioned it here in this video and you're like, really? So yes, let's get right into the video. Lie number one: natural hair doesn't grow. That's a big myth. That's a big lie, because I don't know where that even came out from, like that natural hair doesn't grow. Your natural hair grows as long as you're taking care of it and moisturizing it and have a routine that doesn't have to be tedious and all. Your hair would grow as long as you have the time, you take your time to understand your natural hair, like it's going to grow. So fact number two: protective styling grows your hair. That's a lie. Your hair being in a protective style doesn't help it. If number one, you don't take care of your hair properly before you get into that protective style. Number two, you actually just do the protective style and leave your hair in it. Number three, after the takedown of the protective style, you don't properly take care of your hair, like moisture, protein, deep conditioning and all that. You have to keep everything in place and in balance for you to actually see that hair growth. The only thing that protective styles do, which is not all protective styles, protective styling just keeps your hair like in a place so that you don't have to be combing your hair or manipulating it every day. But the truth of the matter is, some protective styles make you manipulate your hair every day. For example, your braids. When you're on braids, you manipulate your hair every day because you're trying to pack different, style your hair differently today. So you moving it around every day is going to like put tension on your hair. And also protective styling, some of them actually make it very hard for you to take care of your hair when you're on it, because your hair is very inaccessible. Like your scalp, you can't access your scalp to properly moisturize it and oil it and all that. So it's best if you just go with like low manipulative styles with your hair, like so you can access your own hair and take care of it properly. Fact number three: you have to wash your hair weekly to help your hair grow. That's a big lie, because as long as your hair isn't dirty or doesn't need to be washed weekly and you wash it weekly, you're stripping your hair of moisture. That's one. Number two, you don't even need to wash it, so why don't you save yourself the stress? Fact number four: low porosity hair doesn't need protein. That's a big lie, because I've had a girl ask me a question, like personally, it was like, my hair is low porous, so I don't do proteins, I just do deep conditioning and all that. I'm like, that's wrong. Every hair is made up of protein, so definitely at some point and at some time you need to do a protein treatment to strengthen back your hair strands. Fact number five: you can repair split ends. That's a big no and a lie. I've seen a lot of people saying buy this product or buy this or do this or do that and your split ends will be gone, and I'm like, no. Split ends are like split, like your hair strand splitting. So there is nothing and no amount of product or protein treatment or anything that would make it come back together. It's split and it's split. The only solution to that is to just trim it off. You can't repair split ends. Like whosoever told you that, or whosoever is like trying to promote a product and telling you to repair split ends, that's a lie. They just want to chop your money. They just want to take your money, okay? So just go trim it off and that's it. I have a video on how to trim your hair. I'll put the link down below if you don't really know how to trim your hair. Fact number 6, trimming your hair often grows your hair. Like, I couldn't laugh. Like, how would you say trimming your hair grows your hair? I saw a lady telling someone that, you know, when you keep on trimming your hair every month, it helps to grow your hair. Like, how is that sensible? Your hair grows from your scalp, so how do you expect your hair trimming the ends to affect the growth in your scalp? Like, it doesn't make sense, literally. Trim your hair anytime your hair has split ends or has knots or something and you need to actually trim it, or you have damaged ends. That's when you trim your hair. There's no particular time you need to trim it. Just do it when you feel it's necessary. Fact number 7, use oil to moisturize your hair. I've seen a lot of people say, I'm moisturizing my hair daily with oil. Like, how? When you say the word moisture, what comes to your mind? Moisture, water comes to your mind, or anything liquid at all, even though water doesn't come to your mind first. So how do you tell me oil moisturizes your hair? Oil doesn't moisturize your hair, it just seals in the moisture. Like, it helps your hair manageable. So if you're doing like your moisturizing step as oil and creams and butters or stuffs, then I'm sorry, you're still going to experience your hair feel hard, because when you apply oils or just like butter, like shea butter or cocoa butter or whatsoever, and think it's going to moisturize your hair, you're just locking out moisture. Actually, you're locking in dryness and locking out moisture at all. So you have to first of all balance it first, like start with water, then put up your oil or your butter. Fact number 8, and the most annoying of them all, use this product and your hair would grow in 7 days. Like, I don't want to call any brand name that does that, but you see ×7 on the label. It's wrong. You don't do that to people. Your hair grows, like, as I say, like half an inch every month. So for you to see a reasonable amount of growth, it's supposed to take time. Fact number 9, you have to use 10 to 12 products on your wash day. Oh, you need this for this step, then you need this for this step, then you need this for this step. Then they're just trying to like sap your money from your pockets. That's the truth. The fact is, this thing actually can serve as this and this. A product or an ingredient can serve as a rinse or as a pre-poo, or it serves different things. Like, they're versatile in what they do. So I don't see any reason why you need this and this and this. Bring in your leave-in conditioner, bring in your deep conditioner, bring in your normal conditioner. Look at the ingredients. Like, make sure it's the same product line. Actually, look at the ingredients, then tell me what you see. You'd see, like, do it like a spot the difference. You'd see the same thing, like 10 ingredients that might be the same thing, and they just flip and switch different things. So that's what they do. They all do the same thing. This one is a heartbreaker actually, because I don't know why people even believe in this at first. I've heard people say the more expensive your product is, the better it works, and that's a lie. Like, God, how do people believe this nonsense? Like, how? Have you looked at the label of your product to see that every ingredient there, most of them, if they're even 100% natural, are things that you can just go and get yourself, like mix it up yourself and do it yourself? There's some products out there that are way, like, have the price of the most expensive products and works better than it. Like, no, look for a product that works better for you, and that's it. Stick to it. Number 11, don't do DIYs because your hair is going to smell. That's a big lie. But the truth of the matter is, your hair won't smell. It won't. There are a lot of essential oils you could dilute with, you know, carrier oils that have very nice smell, that after all things you want to do, you can just wash it off and apply those things in your moisture routine, and that's it. So 12, I've heard this and I'm very, very sure you too, you've heard it before. Your products that you buy are 100% natural. If you're watching this video, okay, just take a product that you use, like 2 or 3 products that you use. Look at the ingredient, like the label. If you can't pronounce 80 or less 90% of what is there, like if you can't pronounce it, then what is natural about that ingredient? Like, if you can't pronounce out of 30 ingredients that probably used, or 20 ingredients, if you can't pronounce 15, then how is that natural? Like, yes, most times they say, okay, this thing is like, this ingredient is to preserve it, this ingredient is to stabilize it, this ingredient is to emulsify it and all. but they are still synthetic based. Like, they are derived from natural ingredients like they claim they are, but they're still synthetic. As long as it's not natural, it's not natural. There are lots of products out there that are 100% natural, but just because they don't have that name or that, you know, popularity among people or the social media community and all, people don't patronize them and like, oh, look down on it. But because this product, oh, it's the hype and it's in vogue and it's everything everyone is using, then you go rush into it. What's the point of, after living your relaxed life, like you want to stay away from chemicals and go 100% natural, you're still back on using chemicals? Like, why? Number 13, all the natural hair ingredients are black owned. This is like a controversy in the natural hair, you know, community. Like, the black women always saying, okay, this ingredient, this product is black owned, so I'm going to go get it to support my black community. Those products you're running to actually go and get are not black owned. More than half of the products online that are really going viral are not even black owned. I don't even want to mention any company or brand name, but the next time you think you're going out there to get a black owned, you know, product to support your black community as a black lady or as a natural hair lady, go and check the background. Like, a lot of them were black owned and later sold out. So number 14, you can copy someone else's routine as long as you have the same hair type. That is wrong. I have type 4ABC hair type. You probably have the same thing, but our porosity differs, and also the weather I stay in differs, and a lot of things that contributes to the type of products I use. And sometimes my hair doesn't even like this. Find what your own hair likes in particular and stick with it. Number 15, natural hair isn't versatile and it looks unprofessional. That's nonsense to me. That is nonsense, because as a natural, there are lots of styles you can rock and like feel dope in. Going from your bantu knot to your twist out to your flat twist to your cornrows to your braids, like African threading, you know, a lot of stylish hairstyles you can rock that you don't even need to put in extensions or wigs or something. So I don't see any reason why you should say the natural hair community we are not versatile with hairstyles. That's wrong. Okay, if you believe that, then that's a lie. If that's what's stopping you from being natural, that is a lie. So that's going to be a wrap on me debunking the myths and the lies of the natural hair community that people have actually put in to just, you know, confuse people and not even let them see the truth. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below telling me the lies and the truth you figured out about being natural, okay? And turn on that post notification so you get notified anytime I upload a new video.